One of the questions I am always getting asked is, do I need a manager? A manager is someone who attempts to obtain you agency representation and from time to time an actual booking. When I started modeling, I initially signed with a manager in California. He was targeting the overseas market for me, which I knew nothing about. I always thought he must have the most amazing contacts there, and if it wasn't for him, I could never even dream of getting an agency there. After my first contract in Tokyo, Japan, I watched the more experienced models and saw how they would, in a way, represent themselves by contacting agencies on their own. So when I wanted to model in Singapore, I emailed a well-known agency there my photo, and in 5 minutes they emailed me back a contract. I was modeling in Singapore 2 weeks later. By doing this, I saved the 5% I was paying a manager. Now 5% doesn't seem like a lot, but this is 5% of your gross salary. Let me break this down for you. A minimum contract in the Japanese market pays $16,000 US gross for 2 months. Then you have to take away the 20% for the agency fee, your plane ticket, composite card, subway pass, model's apartment, food, and so on. Usually you're only left with a few $1,000s, but then you have to pay your manager 5% of $16,000. That is $800 from your possibly only $3,000. That works out to be 30%. Now, from time to time, a manager can knock down a door that you couldn't solely by using their connections in the industry. At these times, a manager can be helpful. But if you decide to take this route, I recommend you exhaust all other avenues first. This can save you a great deal of time and money in the long run. On the other hand, if you're already listed with an agency, they can also serve as your mother agent, which in many ways is the same as a manager. A mother agent is your primary agency. However, they can also find you contracts either overseas or in various cities throughout the U.S. Your mother agency is paid a partial commission by the agency they secure for you. Nothing comes out of your pocket. Please note, however, that when dealing with any agency or manager, you must do your homework and investigate them very carefully. It is always important to verify the reputation of any agency or manager before doing business with them. Check out our other videos on avoiding scams. This is Christina Dehart on ExploreModeling.com.